you a target, man. You that big, like that big.
Every other class is its class. 205, you have to be 205. Yeah, like
wow.
Man,
heavyweight is anything over
Imagine being 205
to
and then you in the ring
and
with
Brock Lesnar would be over 265, come in like 273.
I read something that said his hand is the size of a toaster.
They've only made for his matches is the only time they make them. It's 5XL of a UFC glove.
That's like, you ever been to
And
Toys
Conor
R Us
McGregor
and you get those covered, you
Conor
cover your
McGregor
hands
will
in the
fit in
little
a
Hulk
small.
gloves? That's like literally being punched by the Hulk.
it's terrible.
If you watch,
Would you take a punch from Brock Lesnar to the side of the head? Like, he get a nice hook on you.
Not the face.
For 10 million. I mean, this all right here.
Cause
This
he
all
kill you. That can kill you.
All right.
And I don't know if he fuck with black people like that. I'm sorry, slip, bro.
All right.
You see what he did to Mark Henry? He broke Mark Henry's arm.
You get a punch to the thigh hip area.
Yeah, he broke Mark Henry's arm. Huh?
A hook.
Oh, that's right.
A hook to your thigh. This area right here.
For how much?
I mean,
You'll break your jaw. He'll break your jaw off gate.
Yeah, and if he hits you hard up in the head,
that's
you
why
might.
I said your thigh.
Thigh? Ooh, you could probably shatter. How much?
Like, I mean, you get a slew of 2 million.
2 million? Well, I know at least 40 grand is going to rebuilding my leg.
You can get a whole new leg. You could be
some couple brides, couple
cyborg
pins.
or some shit.
Hopefully you got insurance.
I mean, well, you got that kind of money. I mean, you'd be fine. Yeah, I would. I would.
It's a video.
I'm good, man.
A couple million to the let Brock
Lesnar
punch him in the leg for like 2 million.
I mean,
it's not worth something like
leg.
It's not worth it to me. Break my face for $2 million.
I said not the face, the leg. I'll take that punch.
Like you're blocking a punch with your leg and get punched in.
No, like him just being like, blah!
Yeah, but what's the difference in that and just figuring out how to get like a faulty injury?
That is a faulty injury.
I mean,
that's my point. Like,
because one
willing
of
to get $2 million for
there's
Brock
room for
Lesnar.
error. If you in Russia, you trying to get $2 million in injury, you jump in front of a car. Somebody got to catch
Russia being a miracle.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, like we gotta figure out a cool way to get $2 million. We ain't doing no dumb shit. We can't get Brock Lesnar, so we might as well go ahead and find a different way.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, and then we gotta pay somebody, have somebody pay us $2 million when we do find Brock Lesnar.
There's gotta be somebody that thinks was spending money on that. If I had $250 million just in reserve, and somebody was like, "Yo, bro, we need somebody to donate $2 million for me to get punched in the leg," I'd be like, "Y'all niggas film that shit? I get to see it." Here's $2 million up front.
You know that shit.
That's a good idea.
Exactly. Hey, yo, have you ever seen that clip with the dude in Vegas with the sign that's like he lets you
served?
No, he lets you kick him in the balls. Like what? True shit.
Say no
you
more.
can see it on Instagram. The dude has a sign. He's in Vegas, and I see people randomly on Instagram when they go to Vegas, and it'll be signed like "kick me in the balls" for like $5 or some shit like that. So these motherfuckers are paying this guy $5 to kick him in the balls.
He doesn't even have balls probably.
He does that shit. I've been seeing all these clips. Like, I'm like, yo, this dude's for real.
My mom told me this story.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
When she was in high school, it was a dude on the football team, and I guess he had went out into the game without a cup, so they run out there on the play. Dude run into him, boom, hit him right in the nuts. One of his nuts swells up to the size of a grapefruit, and they have to remove that shit.
That sounds like a pain. Here you go.
I know. And then I think he went back out there.
Really when? Like on the spot?
I feel like
we had to have an emergency.
His shit,
his shit was swole.
Like right there on the spot.
I don't think they pulled it out right there at the game.
They probably definitely went to the locker room.
Gosh, that's what I heard. Thinking about it.
Doesn't matter if you sit, like, you ever sat down wrong, you like,
Yeah. Go ahead, drive an excavator. You ever driven an excavator?
No.
Or a tractor? Like, you know what a bobcat is?
No.
You know the joints you see around the construction site with like a cage and it's got 2 tracks and it's got the thing in the front, the bucket in the front.
Yeah.
Drive one of those. Like the sumbitch bounces the whole time.
Oh no.
So and there's no way you can like stabilize yourself. So your balls are just going the whole day. When you get finished with the end of one of them days, like you just like, man, my stomach kind of hurt for some reason. Yeah.
Like do that thing.
Make you feel like them boxes got sat wrong all day or something. I'm telling you.
These are trials. Somebody needs to reinvent better seat.
Well, that's what they're like. All of them air cushion for about 3 months, and then that shit go out, and ain't no boss going. You know what I'm saying? Go spend $500 for new air cushion.
True.
It's like hydraulic pumps and all this stuff. It don't last that long because like a company that utilizes only one, like they use it so much for so many different ways and places. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
I'm not gonna keep fixing.
Yo, if you don't have a copy of the Leg Sweep Specialist out on Below System Records, then you're missing out on some dope music. So I suggest you get on iTunes right now and support the movement and get your copy today.
It's getting more than its intended use.
my friend. Yeah.
Anybody heard of the new Kendrick Lamar album?
I haven't heard.
I've heard
all of it.
That's pretty good. Did he drop 2?
No. That was
Why did I see that article?
Because everybody thought he was going to. I thought he was going to. Because he dropped it. He dropped the first one on Easter? For a few days before Easter.
Yeah. That Friday.
Yeah, and people were thinking that he was going to drop another one on Easter Sunday.
Wow.
Like the revival, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah. The first album was called Damn, but the theory was that he was going to drop another album called Nation. And it would be like a 2-part thing.
Yeah, people were thinking too much.
Yeah, for sure.
People are always overreaching, man.
Yeah.
It's
Making
probably
it way
hip-hop.
more.
It would have been dope.
Like, yo, he's
As far
like
as
super
concept
duper
goes,
complex genius. He's 10 steps ahead of everybody.
It seems like they could have done it. From the storyline of the album, they definitely could have done it. It's space in the theme for there had to been like some sort of continuation. Because if you listen to the album one way, you get one storyline, and if you listen to it backwards, you get another. It's like a different story.
Who are you talking about?
The new Kendrick Lamar album.
Damn.
Shit's good. It's like him going back to Section 80 after everybody was mad about him making
Section 80?
To Pimp a Butterfly, really, I feel like.
Oh. Yeah, he went Andre 3000 on him, and some people didn't understand that
Yeah,
shit.
people were like, every time I talk to somebody,
Yeah,
they're like,
Andre,
I love Kendrick Lamar.
Everybody can't beat Andre.
It was too complex.
Andre rolled that shit out.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. I'm running around here.
There's the difference between complexity and like rich, full music. And I think a lot of times people try to get too complex. Like
It wasn't too complex.
If you go to the most complex, like sounding shit, you go to like some Isaac Hayes or some Bobby Womack
I was
shit.
thinking some
You like, damn.
Michael Jackson.
But if you really break it down to what it is, it's not more than a percussion section, some keys and a horn. You know what I mean? It's not like. It's not meant like it's just the right sounds in the right places. Placed it. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what.
That's what's interesting about Michael. Like I went back and listened to PYT recently and was listening to like the arrangement.
Quincy Jones.
Yeah. All of those fucking songs are just like
right?
crazy. And you like if you don't pay attention, you never really hear it. But like little shit that just comes back in, vocals that come in, stuff that drops out. Like it's pretty nuts.
It's pretty ingenious. Like if you look, there's like a limited edition Off the Wall album, and the limited edition one has like the actual outtakes and shit of Michael and him talking to Quincy in the booth and shit. Like,
what's crazy? Yeah.
And it's crazy how those guys' minds work. Even like, because that was like years ago.
Because they would say he would sing I've heard recordings where it's the entire song, but he's singing all of the multi-tracks.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson for everybody.
Yeah.
And then I guess he would bring that, and then the Sesame musicians are playing exactly, but he's like the whole arrangement, bass lines, like all with his voice.
Well, you know, they said that's what Barry White used to do. They said Barry White couldn't play an instrument.
But like here's the thing. That's what's crazy and blows my mind is the fact that
You can sing, you can play an instrument.
when somebody else can bring to life the image that you had better than you did.
Yeah.
Like Quincy Jones, Michael Jackson would have been shit without Quincy Jones, in my opinion.
It would have never worked.
You see what I'm saying? Like Quincy Jones knew the right people to put in the right places to make the sounds that Michael Jackson was making in his mouth right. He knew to call Mick Kozlowski, the engineer that made Thriller and revolutionized the way that dance music's heard today. You know what I mean? Like it's certain things like that that really changed the way that dance music was heard. It decided to drive more of a groove and allow the low end to be clean instead of muddy like a traditional soul track would be. You know
And that was a lot of the first times people were hearing drum machines in like contemporary R&B music at the time. So it's like that's also driving the way that you're hearing the song. As far as mixing goes, if I think about mixing and stuff, that's also a different change in the way that songs were being mixed. You're coming off of a drum machine instead of having a mix of a whole room of a whole bunch of, you know what I'm saying, arrangements and stuff like that. So that's interesting. But it's almost gotten simplified. Like it just got more and more simple. I mean, I don't know.
In its own aspect, I couldn't agree more.
There's
but
different like I guess that's
but yeah, it's like if you go back to your favorite songs may seem very complex, but they're very simple. They're just the right things in the right places.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
I think that's relevant to everything in life, though. Like, if I try to build a house, it's not going to be right. If you let a master craftsman build a house, like the nails and the formation and everything's going to sit right. You see what I'm saying? And I think that's just that shows the way of like who's taught you what you know. Like you can only go as far as the teacher that's in front of you. You can only build the universe as big as the one you're in. You know what I mean? Type of thing. So.
Yes. I was knocked out. You had a long day, bro?
Always, man. I'm still here, man. I'm listening, man. I'm just struggling.
Bruh, look, that's how I feel
You know what I'm
inside.
saying?
That's how I feel inside, man.
Best believe I'm here.
That's why we laughing.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I feel the same way back.
I've been
Fight
chilling
to
all
stay
day.
awake.
I just got out of
Fight to stay awake.
classes.
I've been up since fucking 7 o'clock.
Oh,
man.
no.
No, I feel you. That shit, man.
That shit gets shit. But I'm still here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to use that. I'm still here.
Yeah, stay medicated, baby.
That's how I'm answering my phone.
Yo, check this out, though. On that tip right
Hey, bro,
here.
we about to get a new hashtag. This is with hashtag and still. Just like on the UFC, when it's a championship fight. The dude who got the belt do a hashtag and still because they want to still be the champion.
Yeah, still.
You like, yo, you up? And still.
H-E-R-E.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here. We moving. But then, yo, check this out. So, yo, you know we got the bill, right? Bill 18, House Bill 185 in the House, which is the medical marijuana. But we also currently got 3 more in there. Separate ones going at the same time.
For different states or for federal?
Off here for medical.
We interrupt this Layover podcast with a special
They
news
still got to
bulletin.
pass. They just passed. You know, they had the first reading.
Yeah.
So then you got to go through the, I can't remember this process,
So,
right? But there's 2
just
more
to let
processes.
y'all know, in different states, the Layover OG is being already cultivated in being prepped for North Kakalaka. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shouts out to Psycho.
Yes, sir.